Alright, you lot lizards, today we're talking about 2006's Pick Me Up. This was on episode 11 of season 1's Masters of Horror. This is the last thing to be credited to director Larry Cohen. The poster gives off classic 80s vibes. I'm digging it. And knowing this stars Fairuza Balk, this seems like a no-brainer. So what does IMDb say? In the middle of nowhere with only a 2-lane highway to connect it to anywhere, a recently divorced woman traveler, who is a passenger on a bus that's broken down, gets caught in a bizarre and violent turf war between serial killers. That's about the size of it. I'm a big fan of these cat versus cat movies, and to know the mouse that is caught between these cats is Fairuza Balk, that's pretty great. You may know her from The Craft, Return to Oz, The Waterboy. I think my personal favorite with her is The Island of Dr. Moreau.
This is the only friend I need.
She's pretty great. The movie concept, killer versus killer, does remind me of a much lower budget movie called Hunting Humans that I think I might have to talk about one day. But we're talking about this movie. Before I forget, so I'm watching this and I'm like, holy shit, that's Bucky Barnes. We got an Avenger in this, Sebastian Stan himself. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Christ. She's a nut job.
It's not him. This is a pretty fun, light movie. There's not a complicated plot to follow, just your average popcorn idiot movie.
Sure, amigo. You got the fare, I got the ride.
A nice film to unwind to. So we have two serial killers with two drastically different mindsets and methods. One's a hitchhiking, snake-obsessed cowboy, and the other one's a charming, mid-50s truck driver. The concept works, the characters are well cast, and the setting is perfect to be a serial killer's playground, the middle of nowhere. And how unlucky can you be? So we have here our newly divorced former Mrs. Bobby Boucher, and her day already would have been a shit one, just by the fact that she is now marooned on the shoulder of some middle America highway. But to have not one, but two serial killers just chomping at the bit to add her to their kill count? Unlucky bitch.
Hey! Keep it down in there!
If I had to give you one sentence on why you should check this one out, a dude gets choked to death by a snake. Not a snake chokes a man to death. A dude gets choked to death with a snake.
You're pretty sturdy. Come on, don't be afraid.
Get that thing
Give it
out of
a
my
touch.
face.
Short and sweet, only 58 minutes. There are some fun kills in this. There's not too much gore for you, but it is a fun movie. It holds your attention for sure. Yeah, this is a recommend from me. I'm not gonna go into any more detail on this. I think you know where I stand. You can check this one out for free on Tubi. That's all I've got to say about this. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire. I'll see you next time, and until then, fuck off.
Just daggers, you know that he's the sharpest in the shed with content, so killer that he left them all for dead. Yeah, cause like I said, no, he don't do this just for fun. Never stop until the top because he's going number one. Just daggers, always cutting through the competition. Everybody listen, homie, he came up here on a mission. Got him wishing that he could take a break to stunt, but the point's to stay sharp, never going blunt. Just daggers, just daggers, just daggers, just daggers, just daggers, just daggers, just daggers. It's on point, cause you know we stay sharp. Just daggers, just daggers, just daggers, just daggers.